The Oracle of Dodona, the history of ancient Greece's oldest oracle. Written by Charles River Editors. Narrated by Casey Wayman. At the outset, it is true, those who uttered the prophecies were men. This too perhaps the poet indicates, for he calls them hypothetae, interpreters, and the prophets might be ranked among these. But later on 3 old women were designated as prophets, after Dione also had been designated as temple associate of Zeus. Strabo. In virtually all fields of human endeavor, Greece in the 4th century BCE was so much at the forefront of dynamism and innovation that the products of its most brilliant minds remain not only influential, but entirely relevant to this day. In the field of medicine, the great physician Hippocrates not only advanced the practical knowledge of human anatomy and caregiving, but changed the entire face of the medical profession. The great philosophers of Athens, men like Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato, interrogated themselves with startling complexity about the nature of good and evil, questioned the existence of divinity, advocated intelligent design, and went so far as to argue that all life was composed of infinitesimal particles. Great architects and sculptors such as Phidias produced works of art of such breathtaking realism and startling dynamism that they later formed the driving force behind the resurgence of sculpture during the Renaissance, and served as masters to artists such as Michelangelo, Bernini, and Donatello. The plays of dramatists such as Aristophanes not only displayed an acerbic wit and a genius for political satire so pronounced that their works continue to be performed and topical to this day, and they served as the inspiration for virtually all playwrights from Shakespeare to the present day. And this does not take into account the host of equally brilliant mathematicians, natural philosophers, historians, astronomers, and politicians that the city's great schools nurtured and produced. Religion also played a role in the development of Greek culture and technology. The ancient Greeks worshipped countless gods, the chief of which dwelt on Mount Olympus in the first mountainous region of central Greece. The city-states would regularly send athletes to compete in the Olympic Games in their honor. Each city-state, however, had their own particular god. Athena was honored at Athens, Apollo at Delphi, Poseidon at Corinth, Zeus at Olympia, and so forth. Sculptures, temples, and other buildings were built in honor of the gods who were believed to control the forces of nature. The truly great benefit that the gods gave the Greeks was something they did not have, and that was a sense of meaning and purpose to human action and to the natural world of which men and women were a part. For the ancient Greeks, the gods...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?